Oh my God, I've got so many women who have taught me so much. My colleagues, my sisters who are like always there when I go to a meeting with a politician and I come back feeling really crap about the world, who are there going, let's keep doing this. So yeah, like I feel like I'm helped all the time, and like I'm Black British with Caribbean ancestry and African ancestry. I'm the descendant of people that were enslaved, and I really have that very fluffy thing of thinking that my ancestors are always with me. They are the ones that survived that enslavement, and so I continue to resist, feeling the whole weight of that behind me and the power of that behind me. So I feel really blessed as an individual because I really do feel like I have loads and loads of people, even when I'm going into a room on my own, so everybody from Maya Angelou to Nelson Mandela to Bob Marley to everybody's there with me as far as I'm concerned, as well as the people that are actually physically there with me.
هناك كثير من المؤسسات والمنظمات قدمت لنا دعما حسب إمكانياتها، ولا بد لي أن أذكر زملائنا الأعزاء في منظمة العفو الدولية التي تملك مجموعة عمل في معظم بلداننا، وعملنا معهم يسير بخطى حثيثة وناجحة، وكذلك Human Rights Watch، وإضافة إلى المنظمات الأخرى الفيدرالية الدولية لحقوق الإنسان، Frontline Defenders، وزملائنا في المنطقة مع مركز القاهرة لحقوق الإنسان، الشبكة العربية لمعلومات حقوق الإنسان، وفي لبنان مهارات، وغيرهم كثير من المنظمات الرصينة الصادقة. نعمل معهم بجد مع الآليات الدولية بضمنها آليات الأمم المتحدة لأجل تعزيز ودعم مسيرة حقوق الإنسان في الوطن العربي، وبالتضامن مع كل المناضلين الحقوقيين في أرجاء العالم.
I think when I was defending human rights, the best support we got, of course, was from, in fact, Amnesty. When this happened in Ethiopia, before I was with Amnesty, I was with the UN at that time, and Amnesty declared them as prisoners of conscience. So, of course, we got a lot of help from organizations like Amnesty and others. But the interesting thing is that we should not assume that you will only get help from the sources you expect. You can also get help from unexpected quarters, and we should be aware. For example, in that case, in the case of the mediation and the release of these two people, one of the key people who worked with me on that was Archbishop Undungane, who was the successor to Bishop Tutu in South Africa, and he's the Archbishop of Cape Town. So faith leaders could come in, play a very important role. Artists could play a very important role. Very recently, for example, we had a situation where some key youth activists were locked up in jail by Kabila in the Democratic Republic of Congo. We organized a huge event in Dakar called the Amnesty Ambassador of Conscience Award, where Angelique Kidjo, who's a very well-known Beninois West African artist, was the recipient of the award, along with La Lucha, which is the youth activist group from DRC. So Angelique got quite involved in it. Then she, actually talked to President Kabila, we understand, and raised a lot of noise about this. So, and some key people like Fred, etc., were released following that. So, again, a very unexpected source of support. We don't think of Angelique Kidjo as the logical person to approach to do this, but even there are people in government, sympathetic individuals, political people who. Of course, journalists. So I think we should think much more laterally. And there are people who actually believe in these things, even if they are not themselves NGOs or well-known activists.